Chosen, what's happening, bro?
What up, big bro?
Juwan, what's happening, man?
Blessed and I'm covered, burning rubber. Here with my brothers, they banging all colors. I pray to God they don't switch on each other. Their mother's my mother, their girl is my sis. Any help needed, they know I assist. I'm big bro, I'm like a decade in. I was here when you went in and got out the pen. Even when you was in, sent money to spend. Collect call from my dogs, I be taking them all. Soon as you get out, we head straight to the mall. Ball, toxic, get this off. Tap in with the bros, all get involved. Start that beef, probably won't get resolved. That's when I step in and I call on God. Save my bros from the grave and the law. God don't stall, round God I revolve. Solid as a brick wall, no I won't fall. Off top my flow like fentanyl. Highly addictive like beats, I kick it. Raps are heavenly, beats are wicked. Stand on my 10, no need to pivot. This my life, baby I live it. I'm begging Christ, I used to be crippin', didn't care for your life. I used to be trippin', I used to be trippin'. Now I want you living. Don't be a hoe cause the devil is pippin'. Us black folks is slipping. Didn't care for your life, I used to be trippin'. Now I want you living. Don't be a hoe cause the devil is pippin'. Black folks are slipping, this body for body. Homie on homie, one up top, Aki, they copy your Mozzie. I mirror Christ cause that copy is godly. I mirror Christ cause that copy is godly. Don't be a hoe cause the devil is pippin'. Black folks are slipping, this body for body. Homie on homie, one up top, Aki, they copy your Mozzie. I mirror Christ cause that copy is godly. Is you crazy? Give up on God, couldn't pay me. I be sending up prayers daily. Everything up is gravy. Is you crazy? Give up on God, couldn't pay me. I be sending up prayers daily. Everything up is gravy. Is you crazy? Give up on God, couldn't pay me. I be sending up prayers daily. Everything up is gravy. Is you crazy? Give up on God, couldn't pay me. I be sending up prayers daily.
Everything up is gravy.
Bro, is that icy? Fuck this nigga doing? Bro, what you doing?
Hey, God just changed my life, bro.
Oh man, what he doing? What he doing though?
For real, what's happening?
Man, I'm in.
Alright. 3-0.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So, hey, bro, I just had a crazy experience, bro. Wow.
Something ain't right. I've been fed lies my entire life, and I believed them. I can't think of a reason that's more deceiving. More power, they won't let it go. They figure they get your soul, it's worth more than gold. Put wool over your eyes, they got mind control. We all staring at our screens in a sea full of people. We all drown to the sounds of the screams of our evil. Now that's a scary scene compared to what's really seen. We all getting over, get away with everything. Trying to live American dreams and wanting better things. It's to the point where we kill and be killed. Kill at will, kill Bill. Kill to be real, cold steel. Turn hot, stirring the pot. Act nervous, get shot. They carry concealed. Need to be still before you get popped and murdered by a cop. Trying to kill us out here.
5G, coronavirus, the
Hey look,
president,
they trying to kill us out here.
Illuminati, devil, big pharma.
They trying to kill us out here.
I mean, they even got us against us versus the
Hey look,
government.
they trying to kill us out here.
It's a big booby trap, man. Don't fall for it.
Wake up, man. Come on, man. Fighting over tissue like we ain't got bigger issues. Trump dropping missiles, water still dirty in Flint, but he made 2 trillion appear out of thin air. It's getting scary out here. Look myself in the mirror. I'm my only competition. Kinda hard when you black. Gotta carry out the vision and they always pull you back. It's a fact. Then they wonder why he mad. Picking up and gun and blast. Tell him chill. Get some wisdom in a book. Get some paper in the hills. Bring it all back to the hood. To the homie case appeal. That's real. Real is when you lift your people up in the field. No matter how you feel. They really tryna kill us out here.
children locked in cages, GMOs,
Hey,
cops
look,
that's
they tryna
racist.
kill us out here.
Global warming, the media corrupt news outlets.
They tryna kill us out here.
Every time I turn on the news, whenever I look up, it's us
Hey,
versus
look,
them.
they tryna kill us out here.
I'm telling y'all, they really trying to kill us out here.
They really tryna kill us. They really tryna kill us. They really tryna kill us out here.
On it. If it's about some money, I ain't passing on it. Clarity up in these diamonds, ain't no need to brag up on it. Macking on it, pour the dick out, now she gagging on it. She a classy bitch with you, with me, she having ratchet moments. Splash it on her, enjoy with the coke, we had classic moments. My floor had a mattress on it, my whore got a package on it. Stash it on her in some places you couldn't imagine on her. You just getting nuts off, I'ma get a mansion off her. Passion for it, while you rapping for it, I was cashing for it. Nigga disrespect the gang, he gon' get a casket for it. Drill time, shit get really real when it's bill time. Frost spit the plain Jane, that's the way you kill time. Little homies tripping, either flocking or they glocking shit. Niggas say he wants some smoke, we pull up hot boxing shit. Parking shit, 100 rounds in it, got it towed away. Ain't no registered guns, all these here is throwaways. Poker face, paint a nigga crib like the Joker face. Cookies all up in her luggage, charge me for the overweight. Crack the seal once he got a sniff, he got the ogre face. Me, I'm getting over cake, so these niggas over hate. Underrated, she just sucked my dick, we ain't never dated. Only got time to like love, I ain't never made it. Fascinated with the game, prison got me so belated. Hair onto the coke, to the weed, now we corporated. Portrait painted, every time I spit, you can see the hunger. Beef with me, pick a number, promise you won't see the summer. On his bumper for them gang signs on his Instagram. With the plug, speak and span, this cocaine is spick and span.
Jug, you finessed them with this one.
I came across it, then I lost it. Went broke, the only thing a nigga got was nausea. Fiending for deposits, these hooker bitches is toxic. Stepping stones, that's the logic. Look at all this profit on the floor like a bed frame. Nigga got lined up, that's when the bread came. Nigga got locked up, that's when the feds came. I done seen his paperwork, that's when the leg came. Boy, it ain't no game with this gang, this is life shit. Need a bitch to break bread, I ain't tryna wife shit. See, I had the night shift and half of the day shift. I buy and sell units now, I ain't gotta waste shit. He ain't with no lame shit, my youngin' with that gang shit. You owe on his life, it's your life you finna pay with. He ain't on no fake shit, he don't go on internet. He go get on something, then it's right back up in the set. Police tryna interject, saying y'all done been a threat. Cause every time these niggas throw shade, bullets intercept. Niggas say they eatin', ain't sat down for a dinner yet. Bitch told me to trust her, now you playin' with my intellect. I ain't really into sex, your last nigga was a bum. Waiting on your money, bitch, I'ma go and get me some. Now let's let the envy come, these niggas don't really want shooting for like 30 seconds straight. This drum hold 100, niggas want some war running. I'ma lead a block 100, he wrote a rap dissing us, he dead, now you know who done it. Niggas want some war running, I'ma lead your block 100, he wrote a rap dissing us, he dead, now you know who done it. Hey, nigga.
I got rich, my bitch and call her foreign. That bitch so wet that she came with a warning. That hair so good I stayed into the morning. What's open that pussy in the falling? Yeah, and we going in. That dip that we keep that shit in motion. I'm coming out. out of closet, got it soaking. If you bust it up, then I'ma fall in.
Since I fell for her, nothing but Chanel for her. She can get the loaf, ain't none of my best still for her. And she bout her fitness, Tito, Sam, and Kel for her. If she want it, then she get it, ain't no sales for her. Tell her no, she get to pouting, pussy like a fountain. If she want it, she gon' mouth it, get it hard and mount it. I don't pound it, she get aggy, with no dick, she batty. Kiss her best friend in the club, cause she get drunk and faggy. She get at me, keep it low key so she never at me. Secure with her place, she don't do nothing lame or tacky. VIP in everywhere cause she so damn fine. All she waiting on is them vacations and them tan lines.
I got rich, my bitch, and call her foreign. That bitch so wet that she came with a warning. That hair so good I stayed into the morning. Bust open that pussy in the falling. Yeah, and we gone in. That dip that we keep that shit in motion. Coming out of closet, got it soaking. If you bust it up, then I'ma fall in.
She clocking in and out, fuck what they talking about. I was annoying, hit her with the dick, she stalking now. She was patient, sat it out while they was all in doubt. $250,000, how she parking now? Sexy Texas, few emojis, now we talk investment. Trading favors, fucked her twice and that was before breakfast. Hit her once when it was lunch, but she was in a rush.
Chromebooks have the everything button.
Next break so I can watch you touch. I ain't such and such, I ball like you ain't never seen. Ain't no Fashion Nova, I'm talking the Mary jeans. Ain't no Uber, ain't no lifts, I'm talking foreign whips. Go to Miami with your girls, I'm on some foreign trips.
I got rich, my bitch, and call her foreign. That bitch so wet that she came with a warning. That hair so good I stayed into the morning. Bust open that pussy in the falling. Yeah, and we gone in. That dip that we keep that shit in motion. Coming out of closet, got it soaking. If you bust it up, then I'ma fall in.
I like my beat with the slap on it.
Deuce make a slap true.
Went and got a bag, then I crashed on it. Got a dime piece with the ass on it. I'm that nigga, bet your last on it. Could've hit your bitch, but I passed on her. Bounce, bitch. I'm that nigga, bet your last on it. Bounce with it. Yeah, I could've hit your bitch, but I passed on her. Bounce with it. Yeah, I could've hit your bitch, but I passed on her. Bounce with it. Yeah, I could've hit your bitch, but I passed on her.
She cute with no loot, so I passed on her. Brand new coupe, did the dash on her. Call her gold throat. Plus the bitch is broke, she need a cast on her. Box wide open, got a stash on her. Didn't wanna smash on her, figured it would be a waste of time. I mean, my time is money, I ain't into wasting mine. Plus I judge a bitch on who she get a pussy to. 4 out of 5 last niggas, they been Rudy Poops. Heard she has some juicy fruit, but she on her ass like some booty scoops. Every other week a new nigga, she a choosy suit. Boss nigga, boss dick, this don't come easy. Boss game, knock it out the frame, this should come easy.
Got a bag, then I crashed on it. Got a dime piece with the ass on it. I'm that nigga, bet your last on it. Could've hit your bitch, but I passed on her. Bounce, bitch. I'm that nigga, bet your last on it. Bounce with it. Yeah, I could've hit your bitch, but I passed on her. Bounce with it. Yeah, I could've hit your bitch, but I passed on her. Bounce with it. Yeah, I could've hit your bitch, but I passed on her.
Shawty wanna come to my hotel. She just wanna fuck in my hotel. Took her from the club to the hotel. She wanna tell the world at the hotel. Hotel, hotel, hotel. Hotel, hotel, hotel. Hotel, hotel, hotel. Hotel, hotel. hotel.
First city tour life, yada with them whores like Pussy Bomb, had to fly her out on the fourth night. Front row, I'm a baller, so the shit like courtside. Sucking dick shit, we play house, not Fortnite. Shining like a porch light, she wanna bring her home, girl. Bring who you wanna bring, you just can't bring your phone, girl. Me, I'm in my own world, ain't worried about my old girl. Straight to the point, shit, I'm trying to get these toes curled. Early morning checkouts, show me what that neck bout. She got a smart mouth, that's something I need to test out. 4 other rappers had her, so I'm extra with her. Got a bitch, she got a man, so it ain't no flexing with her. Man.
Shawty wanna come to my hotel. She just wanna fuck in my hotel. Took her from the club to the hotel. She wanna tell the world at the hotel. Hotel, hotel, hotel. Hotel, hotel, hotel. Hotel, hotel, hotel. Hotel, hotel, hotel.
It's the snap and let you know what town next. Before the show, she rock my mic like a sound check. Stalk me on them social sites, DM to the text message. This yada lock me in, DTF the next message. Big name, small city, fat ass, small titties. Tasha, Kim, Tiff, Nikki, short, cute, tall, pretty. Didn't make the show, she just posted up in the lobby. So sweet, neat, petite, but she waiting to give me sloppy. Poppy Chulo if she Spanish, I get more brain than the campus. Gangsta rapper turn Houdini, I get the neck, then I vanish. I call them cum buckets, cause that be their only purpose. Just know we really bonded if I ordered room service.
Shawty wanna come to my hotel. She just wanna fuck in my hotel. Took her from the club to the hotel. She wanna tell the world at the hotel. Hotel, hotel, hotel. Hotel, hotel, hotel. Hotel, hotel, hotel. Hotel, hotel, hotel.
Seth got the waves.
I get on my knees and pray. My niggas don't fade away. I'm hoping they find a way. We grinding for better days. Lord, I need some patience. I'm praying for better ways. Nowadays I'm not playful. My joy been replaced with pain. If you my brother, something wrong, I'ma tell you. I don't know how to avoid it. I gave part of my life to the white folks. Now I'm trying to enjoy it. Heading back against the wall. Always there whenever family calls. If shit get too real, I gotta eat, I break a law. I was locked down, shit, I wish he wouldn't have called. I done did a lot of shit, I wish he wouldn't have saw. I'm dealing with some consequences I ain't even for. Niggas be the hardest and start hollering in court. That shit be crazy, so-called real niggas fall. I get on my knees and pray. My niggas don't fade away. I'm hoping they find a way. We grinding for better days. Lord, I need some patience. I'm praying for better ways. Nowadays I'm not playful. My joy been replaced with pain.
I go twice as hard, they ain't believing me. Hustle smart, if I get locked, ain't no one retrieving me. Handcuffed, no resisting, yet and still they beating me. My presence ain't for peasants, recognize it, it's a king in me. Gang culture, role model, Suge Knight and Eazy-E. True got knocked for sliding, so I'm yelling free to be. Hoes in my clothes, skip school cause they was teasing me. Got me a piece of key, now them hoes eating me. Hand me within reach, these suckers wanna delete a G. Hate me before meeting me, judge me and critiquing me. Lawyer on speed dial, now watch how you treat me. No, you can't search the car, I obtained this legally.
I get on my knees and pray. My niggas don't fade away. I'm hoping they find a way. We grinding for better days. Lord, I need some patience. I'm praying for better ways. Nowadays I'm not playful. My joy been replaced with pain.
Yo, welcome to Hot Seat with Icy Jones on Room Service Radio. I'm your boy, your host, Icy Jones. We here, we live, man. I'm excited about today. My special guest is on the way. If y'all didn't know, now you know. It's Yada Ray in the building. You feel me? Man, lots of wonderful things have happened. Just excited about this August, man. Just celebrated my 11th year wedding anniversary.
Hey.
It was amazing, man. We spent dang near a week, like 4 days in Miami. And yes, it was hot. Yes, it was sticky, but it was lovely, man. Ocean Drive, Biscayne, downtown, sky views, you know, got to eat at the Licking, they call it now. It was called Finger Licking. Partner is DJ Khaled. I'm going to give my review. It was all right, you know what I'm saying, for what I had to pay. It wasn't what they weigh, you feel me? But I don't deny, go eat the food. It is good. It just ain't what I'm used to, you feel me? Mm-hmm. But, you know, other than that, I didn't get a chance to eat at Sunday's Eatery, but I did get at a dope spot called the World Famous, and it's egg rolls out of this world. Like, whatever you want in an egg roll, they got it. So I recommend them as well. It's right down the street from Sunday's Eatery. So when you actually in the building, when you go to Miami, man, check out some of those good spots, man. Of course, hit the beach. Of course, hit downtown and check it out. But you can check out my page and see what's popping, man. I'm so thankful for my wife. I love you, baby. Vanessa, you got me. So before we bring in Yada Ray, we gonna bring in Deacon T and let him do his hot topic while we get it set. We set the stage. So let's get these words of wisdom popping.
All right now, hey, how are you today? I see, good to be with you. As always, congrats on the 11 years. That's a milestone, and it's an awesome thing. My topic today on the hot topic is serving your way to favor. And what I'm talking about is doing things for other people and how important it is that we give back to the people around us, the people in our community, the people who we may not even know. How important it is to do something for somebody else other than ourselves. How important it is to reinvest in the people around us, in our community at large. And I don't care who you are or how much or how little you have, whether you're employed or unemployed, whether you're mobile or not mobile, there's always something that can be done. And right out of the Bible, it talks about the importance of giving back and taking care of other people. The Bible's very, very clear that it is our responsibility to take care of others, and that we are not put here on this earth to take care of others. And I believe it was Muhammad Ali that said, giving back to the community at large, giving back to others, is the rent we pay for our time on earth. And I think that is just so spot on. So I don't really think it makes a difference what you do. It's just important that you do something, whether it's taking care and helping homeless, whether it is feeding people who are needy, whether it is clothing drive, whether it is reading to somebody maybe who's blind, whether it is to babysitting children so single moms can get a break and get away, whether it is going and being a pen pal to somebody who's in prison and just writing. I heard a story about a guy who is completely homebound. He's in a wheelchair. He doesn't get out at all, but he writes to prisoners and prays for prisoners. But he writes to prisoners who are in Nevada institutions and gives them, words of hope and looks out for them. And it's just an example of, again, it doesn't make any difference how little you think you have. You always have something to give to somebody. And, just because in our past we may have done things, or we may have been involved in things, or we may have gotten caught up in stuff, it doesn't disqualify us as people. What it does is it gives us experiences that we learn from, that we can take and hone our skills from. So I don't ever want anyone to think that because you have dropped the ball in the past or made bad choices in the past, because you were incarcerated in the past, because your past was not something that you want to brag about, that means you can't help people going forward. This is a wonderful way to help heal yourself. And I can speak from personal experience on this. It's a great way to help heal yourself when you help other people. There is always someone out there who needs your help. Not my help, your help. There's somebody else out there who needs my help and not your help. And I am really asking you today, for yourself, for others out there, for the community at large, I'm asking you today to go ahead and give part of yourself back. It does not have to be in the form of money. In fact, I will tell you this, giving a little of your time is much, much more powerful than giving a little bit of your money. So I'm asking you, think about what you've learned in life. Think about what you know. Think about how you might be able to help somebody. And believe me when I tell you this, I don't care who you are, you can help somebody. There's somebody who's looking for you. There's a gift that God has put in you that can be used to help someone else. There's a gift that God put in you that's going to improve somebody else's life. There's a gift that God put in you that, quite frankly, because you help somebody else, God's going to show you favor. God's going to help you. You know, in the Bible, it says your works will never qualify you for salvation, for heaven. And that's true. But they will definitely help you find favor in the eyes of God and man. So think about what we're talking about here for just a moment. There's an opportunity for you to help improve your own situation by helping somebody else. How cool is that? How totally down is that? And if you've never done it, I'm asking you to get on it in some organized kind of way. Random acts of kindness. Go out there and just decide, you know what? I know somebody. I know an elderly person who needs a ride to a doctor. I know an elderly person who needs somebody to come over and just visit with them for an hour once a week. I know a single mom who really needs a break for a couple of hours so she can go out. I know a single dad who needs a break so he can go out. There are so many people out there with so much need that there is definitely somebody who needs you. You're going to be refreshed by doing it. You're going to be rejuvenated by doing it. You're going to be lifted up by doing it. And most importantly, you're going to be improving the world around you. This is really why we're here. We're not here for our own pleasure and our own fun and our own joy. We're here to make it a better place, to leave a mark. You know, and I've said this before, but somebody said one time, the things we do for ourselves die with us, but the things we do for others live on forever. And you think about the power of what I just said. The things you do for others live on forever. When you sow a seed in somebody else, that will go on and on and on. No one of us, not one of us, has made it in this life alone. I don't care how raggedy or toe up your life is right now. I don't care how messed up you think you are right now. I don't care if you're listening to me from jail somewhere. It doesn't make any difference. You still have something to give. Your life is better than someone else. You've got a skill in you that can help somebody else. You've got a gift. And your life is never over. There's always tomorrow. I don't know how many times in my life I thought I'm never going to make it out of this. It's not going to ever straighten out. And here I am. All those years later. And those things that I thought were going to kill me didn't kill me at all. What they did was they strengthened me. And I now use them to do these messages to you, to do messages on Sunday, to feed the homeless, to take care of the children at the school that I'm on the board of, for the children who have learning disabilities. I mean, these are all the things that I'm just doing, not to get any awards, because nobody even knows it. I do it just because I want to make somebody else feel better. And in return, it actually makes me feel better. So today, in closing, I just want to say this to you. We need you in this community. In this community, I mean Las Vegas, I mean Nevada, I mean the United States, I mean the world. We need you to help somebody else. We need you to give a little bit of yourself on a regular basis. We need you to help out somebody who needs you. I promise you, you're going to feel better for doing it, and they certainly will. God's going to look at you with much favor when he sees you helping other people, and particularly people who you might not know or you might see as not the enemy in the enemy sense, but not one of your friends, not one of your buddies, not one of your riding partners. Somebody that you really don't know at all. I truly believe that when God sees that, he's going to bless you. If you like the messages that we do, and we do them every Thursday and every Friday here on Room Service Radio on the Hot Seat, I do these segments called the Hot Topic. And, they're just 10 minutes or 12 minutes long. If you like these messages, I think you're really going to like joining us on Sunday mornings. Every Sunday morning on Room Service Radio, as well as on Deacon Tom Moore Facebook and Deacon Tom Moore YouTube and Deacon TLV. Deacon Tom Moore LV. Deacon TLV. On Instagram, you can find me. I give Bible-based messages of hope and of love that are uplifting and meant to empower you and to help you be a better you, to help you be the best manifestation of you that you can be. If you like these messages, I really think you'll love Sunday. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific time. It only lasts about 50 minutes, including the announcements and everything. It's going to give you a little something to take into the next week with you to help you be the best you can be. I love y'all. I thank you for listening. I see it has an amazing guest today. This brother is blowing up. He's on the label with Rick Ross or Ricky Rose, if you know him, and you're gonna just like this guy. He's really going somewhere. He's unbelievable talent, and just like all the people that IC has in the hot seat, I think you're going to learn something about him. You're going to find something out about the business, about his entrepreneurship, about how he's going places, taking his gift and applying them. And, a lot of these guys and women are good role models for us because they've taken the gifts that God gave them and they're going somewhere and doing something with them. So I will be here tomorrow at 12 to 2 with IC. So we're going to turn it back over to him and have some music. So go ahead, Mike, the mixing master.
Hey, look, we up in here now, so we ain't got time to be playing.
I'm playing?
Are you down?
I also want to give a shout out to my good sponsor, you feel me? Your Way Restaurant, man. I'm drinking my good water out this good old my good water out this good old mug, man. I appreciate y'all for the sponsorship, man. Y'all go check out Your Way restaurant. They serve breakfast and lunch right there on Lake Meeting Jones, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, right behind the Walgreens, and next door to Capriati's. But look, man, they serve breakfast and lunch. Bomb food. My favorite is the breakfast potatoes and the gravy. Whew, I ain't had no good gravy over my breakfast potatoes in a minute. So I'm very thankful for that. Pancakes, man, they homemade, so that's bomb. Of course, you get the omelets, you know what I mean, and you get your food your way, the way you want it. They serve lunch as well. They got the good nachos with the Doritos. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about like homemade. You feel me? They also got the vegan option. So if you're a vegan, you can get the good old, basically a vegetable taco. You know what I'm saying? My wife had it, loved it. And that chicken patty melt or the beef patty melt, my favorite. So make sure y'all tap in to Your Way restaurant right on Lake Meeting Jones for my sponsorship, man. Go tell them Hot Seat with Icy Jones sent you. Now, all right, give me 1 second, man. I got to give a shout out, man, to DRB Productions, streaming services, sound and lighting production, special event services. That is DRB_Productions_101 on Instagram. Dave Backer, the owner. You can give him a phone call at 702-580-4962. Make sure you email him at drbproductions101@gmail.com for all your streaming services needs. Once again, that's streaming services, sound and lighting production, special event services. So I'm talking about if you got a church service that you need to be streamed live, if you have a concert that you need to be streamed live, you have a podcast you doing that need to be streamed live, holla at my guy, Dave Backer. That's DRB Productions. Once again, on Instagram, DRB_Productions_101. And
Davey boy.
Gmail, that is DRBProductions101@gmail.com. Make sure you tap in with DRB Productions for your streaming services needs. You heard it first right here on Hot Seat with Icy Jones, and let them know Icy Jones sent. You already know, man. We in the building. Right here, we live. Once again, we got Yowda in the building.
Man, what it do? What it do?
He's here. He's arrived on Hot Seat with Icy Jones.
What's going on, man?
Man, you
feel me?
A lot, man. You've been grinding for a very long time, brother. Honestly, I heard about Yowda and listened to Yowda's music, man. Like 6-8 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like 2015, something like that.
It's a whole different sound now.
Right? I mean, when did you like plug into the city and did the songs with Banks? No, what was his name? It was like Lit Sox.
Quake?
No, not Quake. It was another one. I think he went to prison.
Burner Ben Franklin.
Burner Ben
Oh, that's
Franklin.
my little bros. That's little bros. You know what I mean? I'm connected to his family real tough. So,
Okay. So see, how long ago was that? When was that? When y'all did y'all?
What? Probably 2015. When we did the music?
Yep.
Yeah, 2015.
15, right?
Yeah, but I've been, like I said, me and his family is
LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So that's when I heard of you, right? And I'm like, man, who is this dude, man? Like, I ain't never heard of him, yada, yada, yada. Great dude, man. He putting the youngsters on. He already got a name. Like, what was your lifestyle like before music?
It was lavish, man. You already know, like, I mean, ain't too much change, but but probation, you know what I'm saying? I mean, cars, like, that's part of the reason I feel like Ross signed me. A lot of artists gravitated to me. It's because of the look. You know what I'm saying? Like, we pull up Rolls Royces, big chains, you know what I'm saying? It already looked like I was on as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that made rappers more comfortable to deal with me.
Yeah.
And made it, like, opened it up. So
wow.
So that stuff is like a gift and a curse, because sometimes, it'll be like, well, he already got this, so I don't need the help.
Absolutely.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I deal with that, and I ain't got all that. And I
Yeah.
still deal with that.
Yeah.
People like, don't you got all the stuff?
Yeah,
Management
people do
and
that
all
all the time.
No, I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, if I'm not mistaken, were you born and raised in Reno?
Yeah, Reno, Nevada, and then I came out here.
Okay. And what was like Reno? We all look like, what was Reno? What's out in Reno?
Same thing, man. It's little, but it's hoods, niggas, Mexicans, blacks. You know what I'm saying?
It's the same all over the world, ain't it?
Yeah, it really is. Like, every city you go to, only thing changed, man, be the lingo,
Were you ever like connected to an actual gang?
Yeah. Bishop Street. I grew up on Bishop Street.
Oh, what is that?
It's Bishop Street Bloods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I grew up on Bishop Street in Reno. It's in Northeast Reno.
Okay. See, I ain't never really seen you banging your music though, bro.
Nah, man. You know, because I was always chasing money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I have heard that in your music.
Yeah, so I was always chasing money. But yeah, that's the neighborhood I grew up in.
Okay. I remember seeing one video. It looked like some red rags and stuff like that, but never you though. You know what I mean?
Nah, but I'm affiliated. All my homeboys and most of the niggas I fuck with out of town and shit. All is the same from the same. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
Everybody, I feel like everybody knows, so I ain't got to brag. You ain't got to say too much when people know.
You really don't.
Yeah.
But at the same time, do you feel like it hurts the music if you were to expose all the affiliation all the time? You know what I mean? Or like the fan base.
Nah, because, I slip it in there every now and then, but it's like, it's just like, sometimes I feel like motherfuckers do a lot of shit overboard because they're not comfortable in what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been locked in the state, the feds, California prisons, all that. Like, I'm linked in with some real, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like...
more like mob, I hear you talk about. Like you really feel like, we mobbing out here. You know what I'm saying? We do our thing strategically, you know what I'm saying? And we get our bread. You know what I mean?
Off top.
That's the vibe I get. You know what I mean? Again.
Man, when you put all them colors together, they make money.
Make money. The greenery. My first time meeting Yada was at the kickball game, Code 7 kickball game, in person, you feel me? And
y'all lucky I didn't have the right pair of Nikes on.
Yeah, I know you're not talking.
Y'all lucky I didn't have the right pair of Nikes on, man.
So that might mean you may be in this next one. You feel me? I need you on my team then. You got me on the hot seat team.
Come on, man. It's all good.
So coming from growing up, man, like 2-parent household, 1 parent?
Nah, just moms and, we get moved around a lot, but basically moms.
And you got siblings as well?
I got a brother, but he got life. I had a big brother, he got life.
How old was he when he got life?
Damn, true. He been in there probably like 23, 24.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, man, that's crazy. Yeah. So, all right, but y'all did grow up together?
Yeah. Like, he's locked up in Kansas, Missouri right now.
Right.
No, Kansas City, Kansas.
Okay.
My bad, not Missouri.
Kansas City, Kansas.
Because, they're two separate. I know the motherfuckers out there.
Casey Mo.
They take that personal. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, he's out there. He got unfortunately, he had caught a life bid. He got life and 52 years. So, I feel like they did that because if he appealed that life and get it, he still got to serve that 52.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, man, that's crazy. So, growing up together, moved around a lot, what is something that, like, you can take from your childhood or growing up that mom's, like, embedded in you that you still rock with today?
Man, just trying to be self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was, like, cooking and doing a lot of stuff for myself at a young age. Like, I've had, like, chicks I deal with, my house is put together. I'm doing my own laundry, doing stuff. They're like, dang, you don't need no woman. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being self-efficient, being able to hold your own by yourself. Like, moms used to come through and take food out the refrigerator and just put it in the sink.
Yeah.
You figure it out.
Right.
I'm gone. I got to go to work.
Yeah.
So either starve or learn how to make that. You feel me? Figure it out.
Well, no YouTube.
Yeah, nah, it wasn't. So, she used to literally do that. Like, I'm like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I didn't took some L's in the kitchen. I don't do it no more. But at first I didn't take a couple L's, but that's what it was though, for real.
Wow. And then, how do you feel like? I mean, did you have a relationship with your pops?
No, he's got life also. My dad's been locked up since I was 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
So no phone, no letter.
I remember talking to him maybe like twice. Yeah.
Do you feel like that did anything, like affected you in any way?
Oh, definitely, 100%. Because I have a child now, and I see how much a father influences their son. You know what I mean? Like, fathers have a lot of influence on their sons. Like, they really do. And, mom's is kind of soft. No matter how hard a mother tries to be, she's still not as hard as a dad is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Because that's her baby. You feel me? So, yeah, fatherhood is very important, especially with little boys, man. Like, and I think it's like it's coming around back to that. Like, for a while, it wasn't no fathers around, because of the eras we was in. Maybe everybody was locked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody was born right before the crack era. So I feel like that had a lot to do with it. But now, like, I feel like as the people were being, like, more responsible for our kids. It's still something that, you know, could do better, but, you know, fatherhood is very important. Like I said, I see my son and how he looks at me, and it's huge, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And everybody I know that has a father or had a father in their life that speaks about it, they speak about him like they're their superhero.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
no, I get that. I was raised in a 2-parent household. My parents' only child.
Mhm.
And I still feel like me and my father were at odds a lot. You know what I'm saying? My mama always fighting for her attention, you know, with my pops or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So my mama always talked to me about my father. You know what I mean? But it's like this the same dude you want to stay with and want to be with. You feel me? So me and my pops was at odds a little bit, especially being his junior. I felt like I wanted more, but I wouldn't change it for the world. You know what I'm saying? Like just having that relationship. But when it comes to that, what do you speak to the cats right now that's growing up that ain't got no pops? And did you have father figures, uncles or anything?
yeah, I did, but see now, like it's totally different. Like when I was growing up, I was in the hood, of course, and the older dudes wouldn't really put me on the way I felt like they supposed to. Now I realize that, you know, they would encourage like the gangbanging, the selling dope. You know what I'm saying? It was
Street
like,
life.
you feel me? But now, you know, when I talk to my young homies, it's like, man, this shit ain't shit, bro. Go do this. You know, go get you some, man, fuck that watch. Go do this. Go do this. You know what I'm saying? I encourage the opposite of what they was doing to me, because at one point in time, I had normalized the thought of going to prison, dying young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was like, this is what comes with this. This is regular life. And then now that I'm older and start living, like, no, that's not. Longevity, family, future, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what's important. So, but as young men growing up in certain neighborhoods, we don't really get that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't really get a chance to, like, have great influences, because we looking up to, you know, the homie over there got all the women and all the gold and he's selling dope.
Right. Attraction.
I want to be that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then playing ball is cool, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? This person is touchable, he's tangible, so I see what he's doing and what he's going through.
Yeah.
Some of the people on TV is not, so
Right.
you more attracted to that than anything, so.
So now you pushing that. You ain't got to do this.
Oh, yeah, off top, man. Jail ain't no, man, just check this out. Ain't nothing cool about jail, man. Ain't no women in there and ain't no cars in there.
Nothing.
And that's all I like is women and cars. You know what I'm saying?
How much time did you give?
I did 5 straight in the feds.
5 straight.
Mm-hmm.
Man. And how was your connection to the streets then? Like, you still had people supporting you, or you found out the real?
A little bit, nah.
A lot of people find out the real.
Listen, I had one chick, she left as soon as the cuffs clicked. You feel me? Like, and then, you know, it was a couple that stuck around, and, you know, here and there, I went through my situations and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had nigga answer the phone when I called a chick, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? But, man, it just lets you know what to look for and what you being with as far as a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's like some people hold it down, some people won't. Some people are there for the good times. Some people hold you down for both, you know?
Correct.
So, yeah.
When it comes to that, you know, I'm trying to figure this out for the life of me. When you get out, is there like a law of attraction, or is it just, you call it God's grace, for you to be 5 years in, and then when you get out, your life begins to like rise?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, man. When I was in there, I was blessed to have a dude in there. He had 35 years, right? He's my big homie, man. And he was really like a mentor to me, man. We was in that cell, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really was gaming me up, like on some grown man shit. Like asking me, like, hey, man, if you had a store, you know, and somebody robbed your store, would you call the police? And I was like, hell no, I ain't gonna be no rat. You stupid. You sound stupid right now. You got a legal job, you know what I'm saying? They don't live like that.
No.
And you're not supposed to want to live like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was gaming me up. We even had we had situations where, you know, I'd be talking too much slang or something like that. So, you know, he'd be like, man, every time you say something like that, you know, we get in this dictionary. We do 25 push-ups anytime we, you know, start talking too hood. You feel me? So we went through that. Like, he was really on me about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, you ain't gonna sound like that and get no contract with these white folks. Don't you want some? Y'all talk about the white folks all the time. Like,
yeah,
it ain't them pushing us away. We pushing ourselves away from them. There's money out here to get. They gonna let you get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he just used to game me up on stuff like that I wasn't looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like, You know, like even being a father, like, man, get out, have a kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, taking care of your kid is gangster. Carrying a gun, ain't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you a real man if you put yourself in this position? I used to be like, damn.
Just epiphany after epiphany.
Man, I'm telling you, he used to hit me. He hit me with the one line, man. He's like, why you ain't have a job? I mean, I ain't working no square ass job. He's like, but you come in here and work for 50 cents a day?
Mm-hmm.
You could have been out there. He said, what if you would have worked? And I gave this to one of my homeboys. He getting out from doing 15.
Mm-hmm.
So he did 15 years straight. So I'm like, look, man, what if you worked at McDonald's for 15 years? You had too much pride to do that, though. So you was out selling dope, doing whatever. They gave you 15 years. What if you took away your pride, started at McDonald's? That 15 years would have led to you probably owning a piece of McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what would you be now?
Yeah, like you probably be corporate. You know what I'm saying? So
that's real.
But now he mopping floors. Like you didn't want to do that before, but now you'll do that in there. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So,
and so that's what I mean. Like a few people that I know, you know, they did some time, maybe 5, maybe 7, maybe 8, and then they get out, and now it's like they got the house, they got the money, they got the cars.
man,
But those
sometimes
are physical things, but they got their clarity back.
nah, sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Jail is the best thing that probably happened to me. It was probably the most educational thing that happened to me.
But when you break that down, like you had a celly like that.
Yeah, just real life situations. You know, I was in a max facility in California, so I mean the politics was super heavy. Like first day I got there, and they got stabbed right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So
Straight like that.
that was like an eye opener. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Like, damn, like, what the hell's going on? You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was like, you know, it was rocking in there a lot, and you know, the majority of the people in there, like one of my homeboys I was real close to in there that I met in there, we rocking every day like it's normal. You know what I'm saying? Like a real bond. Come to find out, he got 99 years. Like he ain't never getting home, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy to think that, like, damn, man, you in here, like, you laughing, joking with me. We trying to make the best of everything, and you ain't never gonna see daylight again.
Yep.
And you got to swallow that and think about it. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to.
Yeah. Ever.
It ain't cool.
And you have jumped leaps and bounds, bros. Like from meeting Ross. Now, with that, let's go there, because I know you talked about it 1,000 times. You know, but for me, my own questions, right? Is there a certain type of deal he gave you? Is it like a brotherhood bond type of deal? How does that work?
Our shit is basically off. I'm gonna keep my word to you. You keep your word to me. You know what I'm saying? I start fucking with Ross, you know, for a while, and you know he was gaming me up. I went down to Miami one time for 60 days, stayed at his house. You know what I'm saying? The music studio, all that. But he was like, now this, I don't know if this was a gift or a curse, but he was like, man, you got your own money. Do not sign to a label.
Including mine?
No, I'll let you you run with the brand. We brothers.
Yeah.
But keep it independent.
I'll brand you.
Yeah, I'll brand you, but keep it independent. Wow. You got your own shit going on. Yeah. Like people don't understand how much of it. Like he's a real businessman, and he's seen that. Like you know, he come out here. He come through the house. He come like he's in a few videos early of mine. You know what I'm saying? Picking them up in drop heads, Rolls Royces, Ghosts. You know what I'm saying? He's seeing all that. So he like, you don't need a label. And you know, he understands how it is. Like the labels rip you off. And he used to tell me. He told me this several times. He's like, man, because I'm behind you and you pushing my brand, they know they can't fuck with you on no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I have had meetings and stuff like that. You know, people say whatever, but they know you got to talk to Fat Boy. And you know, they'll call. Yeah, that's me. That's little bros right there. So, and you know, he used to say that all the time. Like the labels know they can't bullshit you because you know they know me and I'm a hell of a businessman. Yeah. So that's what that. So he let me run with the brand. And he kept his word, and you know, and I just what he said didn't make us that for a while. I wanted a deal.
Yep.
It's like I need one, man. This shit moving too slow. But now that I understand the game, nah. Like independent's cool. If I did a deal, it'd be a single deal or something like that. I wouldn't. A lot of niggas be signing their life away and don't be. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got what they.
And you still have access to the label.
Yeah.
Right? Because you got songs with Gunplay.
I got songs. I think I got songs with everybody but me.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? Or
we just ain't never been like same place, same time. Like when we see each other, it's all love. Like I didn't hung out with him, rode, you know, 4-wheelers with him, let him ride mine when I was out of town.
Yeah.
shit like that. But we just ain't never,
Studio clicked, yeah.
yeah. But I mean, I could text the nigga, he text back, call. You know what I'm saying? We see each other. It's all love. So
Were you able to hold him down when he was locked up in these recent years?
yeah, I wrote him a couple times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I know he felt that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like
When he got out, because before he went to jail, he wasn't even following me on Instagram. And then, he got out, and first thing he did, so I was like, damn, all right, homie.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then, seeing me, first time he seen me, it was super love. You know what I'm saying?
What is made ENT?
Me.
That's you,
Yeah.
literally me.
Yeah,
I
made
feel
ENT.
it.
Made ENT. I took the term made because it's Vegas, mob, made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I started that. Well, me and the homie started that when it first happened because I was getting my independent deal, so I needed to have something. You know what I'm saying? To like, okay, I'll fuck with Ross, but I need something of my own because I got some homies over here that need to get put on.
Yeah.
And he ain't fucking with them.
Yeah.
He fucking with me.
Yeah.
So, like he made that very specific in the beginning. He's
I'm
like, this
sure.
is you,
I'm sure.
not nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So I made my own, and then the niggas I've been rocking with, man. Like it ain't been no new niggas or nothing like that. We mob and fight like we brothers, man.
You got to.
Yeah.
You got to keep it real.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So, we might like we do. We argue like brothers, but we get our points across and we keep each other in check.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying?
Are these businessmen or these artists and businessmen? Like when you say the team.
To keep it real, they homies.
Okay.
Then the business comes in. But I don't really I give everybody my situation.
Okay.
As far as the distribution, whatever like that,
Which is through who?
Empire. So, I had my deal early with Empire before they started really doing a lot. So, I'm locked in. I have my own label through them. They're not even giving label deals no more.
Okay.
So I got a label through there where I can sign people and they can get their own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the homies, I don't take nothing out.
Yeah.
Like, the niggas that started with me or whatever, I don't take no percentage out. They get the same split with the label as I do.
And who are some of those artists?
Day Dudes, Quake, Ouija Wag, Burner that's locked up. That's about it right now. Man.
Wow. So you still got Burners back?
Yeah, I talk to Burner all the time.
That's dope, man.
Yeah,
I know you
Burner
say
all the time.
family LinkedIn, but
Yeah.
I like to express
man,
those
I'm
things.
one of those dudes like, bro, you gotta understand, like I did time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was in the hole a lot. You know what I'm saying? I didn't answer motherfucker. Like I said, I had a nigga answer the phone. I was like, man, quit calling this bitch, man.
Yeah.
I'm over here digging her out, nigga. Quit calling this bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had to be like, come on, man. I try to be player about the situation. Like, man, you got her all day. I just need her for 15 minutes for
Right.
this phone call. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so I know how it is in there. You know what I'm saying? So I literally, like, every month I send out pictures, letters, you know what I'm saying? Mostly pictures, though. I don't write too much. A lot of homies be like, man, you don't ever write. I said, nigga, you got money on your books? I tell them, I said, you want to eat or you want a letter? You know what I'm saying?
Which one do you want?
I always be like, nigga, you want to eat or you want a letter?
The ultimatum.
Yeah.
Nah, but just to have his back is extraordinary.
I got to. See, motherfuckers get this fucked up, man. Like, all this gang shit, like, for life.
Yeah.
That's ups and downs, bro.
Correct.
And if it's for life, then, like, let it be known. Like, when he gone, like, his chick the only one holding him down.
Shouldn't be that way.
It shouldn't, because half the time these niggas get locked up, they fucking over the female anyway.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that makes, like, who you supposed to be down for, bro?
Yeah.
Because these niggas ain't shit. And, like, I get on niggas when they do that. Like, you ain't wrote that nigga? Like, I do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But, like, if it's gang shit, then it's gang shit. Like, that's part of gang shit. Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you in a gang, jail is part of what's going on in the gang community.
Yeah.
So when that goes on, act accordingly and do what you're supposed to do.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real. And even outside of that, like, I've had partners go in, come out, but I always stay contacted, stay
You got
connected,
to.
put on what I got to put on, you feel me? Now, can you give us some game on what it takes from the bottom to the top, just off the top of your head, to actually secure an independent label? Not a deal, not a distribution deal.
What it takes to secure one?
Yeah, like, you need your LLC or whatever,
Yeah.
but, like, what are some of the things that's needed to actually run Made? Let's say
Man,
that.
a good team. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to G5 Empire boss lady. She's like been the backbone of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she gets the niggas like everything he needs to do to get his shit done.
Wow.
Explain shit to me. You know what I'm saying? You really need somebody as a street individual. You kind of need somebody to like guide you in the right way. Cause something like I got ADHD.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit there and read all this stuff. So
Right.
you can explain it to me and I get it done. You know what I'm saying? If it take more than 5 minutes, I'm going my mind start wandering. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, that's true.
So you gotta understand that when it comes to the shit. So actually, you need a good team, bro. Like, and it has to be a team that's all wanting to move forward. Everybody has to understand their position, their job, and like do the same thing. You know.
See, that's where I'm at with it, right? So I'm pulling this up because I got a list of things, and you can kind of confirm, you know, where I'm at with it, right? Basically, of course, you know you're gonna need management, right?
Mm-hmm.
But management is only necessary when you have so much to handle, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when does a manager come in when you think? Like, what's your word?
I mean, when you start getting booked and you know start wanting sponsors and stuff like that, like a manager is good to have because like my homeboy Natter, you know what I'm saying, for the situation when he was getting down, like he'll talk to like some of the people because they don't have to like him. Like somebody want to book me or deal with me, you know, he can like, woo, what's up with this? Oh, you got me fucked up or whatever, nigga.
See, representation.
Yeah. So your representation is very important because like he used to say, like people don't have to like him. People have to like me.
Right.
So if they get at him and he tells them some bullshit, then it's just like, you know, and then with me it's just like, bro, I don't handle none of that. Like,
Yeah.
It's not my job. My job is to rap. That's all I do, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So niggas understand that. So like I said, that's very important. Management is very important.
I say management and assistant. Do you have an assistant?
Nah, not really. I don't think I mean like assistant like to carry bags and shit.
That's a famous type of assistant, but somebody to keep you on track with, let's say you got a meet, you know, you got a interview, you have video shoot, you got a flight, like that's management, but you know what I'm talking about?
I'm pretty responsible when it comes to that, but back to it though, it's like boss lady, G5 Empire.
Okay.
G5 Empire.
Graphic designer.
Yeah, I got a couple dudes I deal with.
Couple of them.
Yeah.
Not this stuff that be on Instagram like, hey, we got you for $25.
Nah, I got a couple dudes I deal with.
But that's a team, right?
Specifically, like one of the dudes I've been dealing with maybe my whole time I've been rocking.
Right.
Yeah, now that you say that, yeah, I've been dealing with my partner G the whole time.
And that's somebody on your team, right? Yeah. That's a team member.
Yeah, it really is. And I never thought about it like that, but I've been rocking with dude for the longest.
Right. I mean, but
I think he did my first cover.
See? And we need that.
And my last one.
Right?
I think he did La Culture Nostra and he did OG Status, for real.
Yeah. It's a necessity to have that.
it
And
is.
dope graphics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What about the producer?
I got a bunch of producers.
Not just one, but yeah.
Yeah, like Deuce Maker Slaps, Dat Boy Good, KD, L Fingers. There's a couple of other homies I do stuff with.
L Fingers in Vegas.
Yeah,
KD is in Vegas.
Yeah, the other two are in Reno.
Reno? Okay. Engineer. You have a specific engineer?
Pat and Kalam when I'm out of town. Yeah.
Pat is in Vegas. Where's he at?
Pat's here.
I mean, he got his own business or he like...
studio. Yeah. No, he got his own studio. You know what I'm saying? That's my man's though. Like, he did my first tape too.
And that's a team member.
Yeah.
He know me and y'all got that relationship.
Yeah.
I mix y'all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Off top. If I record somewhere else, I send it to him.
And then, DJ. Do you have a specific...
Trapaholics is my DJ.
Trapaholics.
Yeah.
All right. Do they go on the road with you?
Trap does.
Trap. Wow. And ain't that an extra cost though? Like when a person book you, don't they gotta pay your DJ too?
Yeah.
Like it comes in the package?
Yeah, Trap ain't going nowhere for free, man. That nigga popular.
Not even for free. Like
he's more popular than me. I didn't.
Right.
Hey, we been at strip clubs or something. A female walk right past me like, "Hey, Trap." I'll be chained up. I'll be like, "What's going on?" Like, man, he light skinned with long hair, man. That's all that is, man.
So, but you know the bald head beard is popping right now.
It is.
Right?
Well, I feel like no matter what my hairstyle be, I'll be popping, man. You know, if I shade this off, I'm still finna be
confidence, baby.
Yeah.
But no, it could come out of your expense. You know what I mean? Like,
and it will. It has before. But that's my nigga. I don't give a fuck. Like we rocking. He did my first mixtape, and like you know, we rocking every album
and lay it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so business account, artist account, like bank account, it's a necessity to have.
Definitely. How you gonna get paid?
Right.
Yeah.
But the right bank too, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because some of this stuff, you know,
Yeah.
no cash apping and chiming and all that. You need an actual bank account.
You do, because even if you get a cash app, where the money gonna go?
For the label.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And for the artist accounts.
Yeah.
All right. Accountant.
Definitely.
Why is that important?
Man, I had situations where Empire owed me some money.
Okay.
Like to the point where it might be $7,500 or something like
Yeah.
that. You know, that's a nice little amount of bread.
It is
I'm
definitely.
not chunking that. You know what I'm saying? So,
No.
and an accountant can keep like track of everything you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now,
Another shot to G5 Empire.
you have to make sure you trust that accountant too, because they could do some.
G5 Empire.
There you go. Now, lawyer.
Yeah, I got a lawyer, but my lawyer is for the other stuff I got going on. Now, entertainment lawyer is very important, especially for people going to the labels, because like I've had meetings with the labels, and I had a lawyer be present. Like, you know, Ross got people he can call, like walk in with me or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
so you know what I'm saying. But it is important because sometimes, you know, them lawyers can actually get you deals or get you out of a bad one. So
Right. Right. But when is an entertainment lawyer needed? Is that just then, like for that?
certain situations, yeah, he's not needed all the time. You know what I'm saying. But some people some people keep him on retainer. You know what I'm saying. Like as an independent artist, I don't really need him because I'm not going through a lot of that stuff that they would. You know what I'm saying. Like a signed artist will.
Anybody ever tried to sue you for like a sample or try to
Nah,
get some money
fuck
from a
nah.
beat or something weird? Like that's my
I
beat.
try. Only time a person tried to sue me is a nigga that worked at Waffle House, and that was from a physical.
So you need a defense attorney.
Yeah, that was it, man.
All right, trademark.
Definitely.
And is that something you did yourself, or you went with somebody and they kind of explained it to you, type thing?
Nah, I just know that just being from the street culture, you know, everything's a trademark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your neighborhood, whatever, click you in, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You a brand. You represent whatever you are. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Same thing with copyrights, and that's for every song.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But is it tedious work, just like being my ASCAP?
Shouts out to G5 Empire.
Look, man, look, that's your backbone.
I tell you, man, like G5 Empire, bro. Like she helps me out with all that stuff.
Is like you got to have a certain amount of followers, a certain amount of like streams to deal with her, or is she only stuck with who she's stuck with right now?
I mean, you know, she about her. She do great business, so you got to give her a great reason to fuck with you, and that reason would be, you know, a great payment.
Great
You know
payment.
what I'm saying?
That's what I was getting to,
Yeah,
right? Great
you
money.
know.
All right. Same thing with Song Trust, Sound Exchange. You don't have to do those things though, but it's still money involved in over there, ain't it? For you, even though you got distribution.
Hold on. I got distribution, but I get checks from everywhere. Empire is just the main one I started with.
Yeah.
Like I still get checks from Sound Exchange, you know, stuff like that. I get a couple of different checks in mine.
Right.
Yeah.
What about image?
Definitely, 100%.
Do you have someone for your image? Is that G5?
No. Like I just, you know, put myself together, but it's very important. Image is the difference between like a person taking you serious or not. Because I tell you this, when I first started, we printed up like 20,000 CDs.
Right. Which is a grip.
So now I pull up on you in a Rolls Royce and hand you my CD, you gonna listen to it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Now, how many niggas you didn't walk by on the street that tried to pass you a CD you didn't want?
Correct.
So, you know, that image is everything. And a lot of niggas told me that, man, this nigga pulled up in this. I'm here, what he talking about? And I used to do that. I literally used to have him on me, sitting by the car at the gas station. Hey, man, you take this. This you? Yeah, this me, bro. Like, fuck with me.
Did you give away all 20,000 or you
Yeah.
sold some?
No, I gave away all 20,000. Listen, I
What?
gave away 20,000 to 50,000. I gave away 70,000 CDs.
Bro, I sold all of mine.
Yeah, no, I gave mine out because
No,
I was at a point where it was like niggas would try to sell, and I'm like, bro, why would I buy your shit when I can listen to my favorite artist on here?
Yeah.
I don't know you. This might be trash.
Yeah.
So I was like, nigga, buy this and then fuck with me on the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, I give you this, and then fuck with me on the internet.
buy it
Yeah.
on it, or whatever.
Like, man, I ain't gonna try to say niggas will try to give me money. I said, man, I don't want that. I want you to listen.
Still didn't take it.
Yeah. I used to do it all the time.
You were.
I used to do that all the time, bro. Like niggas would try to give me some money for the shit. I didn't have niggas pull back up on me after they listened to the shit. Like, man, I'm giving you something for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? But niggas remember that. I have niggas hopping in my DMs all the time. Man, you remember when you gave me your CD?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
But you were financially secured though.
I was
even
at the
just
time,
go
yeah.
get 20,000.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like me, we were getting 5,000 every time we dropped, five to 7,000. You feel me? And yeah, of course I was selling them because that was my financial situation to be in. So that was a little different. But we still got them out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is appreciative. Now, what about a promo team? Do you have a promo team?
I
or
don't
is
have a
everything digital?
promo team because everything's digital. Yeah, and the way the game changed, like, man, I don't think, like, promo teams ain't really relevant nowadays to me, man. Like, the stuff
Well,
on the
to you, of course.
the signs on the street, on the poles. And,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything, this digital age is crazy.
So do you use a company or?
No, I don't. I just go like if we doing something, then I'll be like, man, I need you for this, and blast it out, something like that.
So you got certain
I got a
things
few
you could
dudes
do.
I go, yeah.
Okay, now let's get off that. Thank you for expressing that. Because at the end of the day, like, I like to get the information out there because people are starting in the independent labels every day.
Yeah.
And they just don't have the knowledge. You know what I mean? And you shout out G5 Empire. She's out there. She's accessible. You know what I mean? You just told us that Empire's not accepting label deals no more.
No, not at all.
So y'all got to go get it another route.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You also spoke on, like, how even Ross was like, bro, don't go
Don't
that
sign,
route.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's a lot of game you just gave me in like 20 minutes. You feel me? I appreciate that. What is one of the hardest things you've had to deal with in your life? You feel me? I don't know exactly. You an 80s baby?
Yeah, the hardest thing I had to do in my life is knowing me, accepting myself for what I am, and then dealing with that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's everybody's problem. People don't know who they are or what they are. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be what we portray or what we think is cool or whatnot. But actually being who you are is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like that's the problem a lot of, especially in the black community, because I feel like everybody wants to be, you know, this makes me this. Material things make you that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we learned growing up. And that's not it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you be seeing memes, you could be rich and still be corny. Like,
Yeah.
that shit don't mean nothing. So learning myself, though, like, you know what I'm saying? Growing, I wouldn't say growing up, growing out.
Of the old you.
Of the old me, yeah.
Or who you thought you was.
Yeah. Yeah. Learning what I want, what I don't want in life, stuff like that.
What was that process? Like, was it hard? And how long did it take you to get to that point?
It was kind of like, even with the, like, you know, this Vegas, even with the like pimping hoe situation. Like, you know, for a while I fucked with hoes and shit like that, but I didn't like it. It wasn't me. I was only doing it because other niggas was doing it. It's cool money. It's what people expected out of me because I'm looking a certain way. And at one point I was just like, man, I don't like,
This ain't even me.
it ain't, bro. Like, I don't want no bitch calling me at 5 in the morning talking about this slow and
Yeah, man.
I also don't want a bitch where any man can fuck her for $500.
Yeah, man.
You know, that's just my personal opinion. Other people, you know, they get it how they get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm doing fine without that. You know what I'm saying?
Again, that's you.
Yeah, that's me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that actually happened. I made that decision one day. I was in New York going to Sway. And I had a female I was dealing with that was, you know, in that line of work. And she called me. I'm on my way to Sway. She called me, and it's one of the best feelings of my life. West Coast nigga in New York going to Sway. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she called me talking about, man, it's slow out here, these bitches. And I'm like, you calling me with this? And this is like one of the biggest moments of my life.
I'm on the way to Sway in the morning.
Yeah, like this is one of the biggest moments of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a West Coast nigga in New York going to the radio station.
Come on.
So at that moment, I was like, it's not what I want. You know what I'm saying? And then that moment made me realize I got to start growing out of the old me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I started, you know, dealing with myself, like I said. And it's not an easy thing to do for people.
No.
It's really not.
You stuck in your ways.
Yeah. So, and I'm still doing it. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I be telling the homies, I tell the homies sometimes, you know, niggas be like, you lecturing me. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm lecturing us.
Because I'm talking to
I'm
myself.
talking to myself too, you feel me? So,
Nah, man. That's real stuff though, bro. Thank you for saying that. And what's one of the easiest things for you now? You know what I'm saying? Is it rapping? Like, you could just go in the booth and do it.
that's layup. I don't know, man. Easiest thing. My life ain't really too complicated, man. Like, you know, it's some bullshit here and there, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, I can't say everything's easy. I mean, it is what you make it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my whole thing is accepting reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going through a court case right now. I really didn't have nothing to do with it, but the reality of the situation is I've gotten away with a million things.
Yeah. It's just that one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just like a motherfucker go drinking and driving every night for 10 years. The one night you barely had a sip of drink, you get pulled over and get a DUI.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that. Like, you just got to accept the reality of every situation. So I feel like that's real easy for me right now. Because that's helped me. Accepting the reality of every situation. If a bad thing happens, like, everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? So anything that's bad happened to me, I accept it and think about the goodness that came out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
So, like, even if I'm on the way here and my tire pop,
Yeah.
man, I probably would have got into an accident down the street.
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a complete mind change, though, like, to even get to that point, bro. Because so many people stuck in the negative. And all I see, like, a lot of social media, like, is negative thoughts and depression.
Social media, social media, social media is a blessing and the devil at the same time.
At the same time. Now, my brand is called But God Situations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had a but God situation where you can only blame God for that thing that happened? Supernatural. Like, whoa, bro. Like, that was
like
but God.
happened to me? Oh, yeah. What? Man, listen.
He said, what?
I done had a couple. The biggest one I had, bro, like, me and the homies talk about this all the time. One time I was at my house. I got like 20 guns in the house.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm by myself. I live in a spot by myself, me and my dog. Yeah. I don't invite no bitches over there. Don't nobody know where I live at. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with some females, it's somewhere else.
Yeah.
Man, my homies is over there, right? My cousin and my homeboy, they're like, what are you doing with all these guns? I'm like, I don't know, bro. I've been had these. You know what I'm saying? Because I had them from my other spot that I came from.
Yeah.
And they was like, why? I'm like, well, I got
20
it.
guns.
Yeah. He's like, you know, everything, you know, bro. So he was like, homie was like, get rid of them. I'm like, what? I was like, yeah, man, get this shit out your house, bro. You stupid. I ain't don't nobody know where I'm at. Man, get this shit out your house. Yeah. I called this shit. Hey, come pick up this duffel bag for me. She can't pick it up. She said, what are you going to do with it? I said, I don't know. Put it in your garage. Give it away. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was at with it.
Yep.
48 hours later, SWAT kicked in my door.
Ooh. That's a but God.
48 hours, SWAT kicked in my door. Now, if I wouldn't have got rid of that bag, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Absolutely not.
Because I was an ex-felon already. And let's just say they gave me 3 years for each gun. On a good one.
You'd have had the homie 99.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you feel me? So that was one of those. Like, I be having a couple of those. I've had a couple of those. Which let me know, like, I got some kind of purpose. You feel me?
Some kind of purpose.
Some kind of purpose, man.
Boy, your purpose full.
For real, man. But yeah, that was like the biggest one. When they came, and then I remember the homie was like, man, did you get rid of that bag? I was like, yeah. And then after that, it was just like, man, I ain't keeping nothing in my house. And this is the cold thing about it. The detective, you know, he showed me a warrant. You know, I'm like, man, what y'all coming over here for? He showed me the warrant. So the warrant had every single drug that you could name on there, right? Boom. And it said at the bottom, it said weapons. So the cop came up to me. He's like, what's up, man? So I'm like, what's up? I was like, man, you know this bullshit, I got shit in here. He was like, man, I know you ain't got no drugs in here. He said, I know you ain't that stupid. But all gangsters have a gun. He said, I just need to find one gun. And you gone. I was like, I ain't got no gun. He said, all gangsters got guns. You know what I'm saying? And I remember his facial expression, everything when he said that.
So cocky and confident.
Yeah, he was just like, I know you got a gun. He's like, that's all I'm with. Like, he really just wanted it. He didn't want nothing else on that warrant because, you know, I could fight it. Like, the house ain't in my name, you know, something.
Yeah.
But that gun, I couldn't. So and that's what he said. He's like, I just want to find a gun.
Just one. And it's gone.
And you gone. Man, they ended up locking me up for a parking ticket that day.
Shut up.
Swear to God, they took me to jail for a parking ticket. I was talking crazy.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, y'all got me fucked up. I knew what nothing in the house. You know what I'm saying? So now
you confident.
I'm talking crazy, bro. You ain't find nothing, man. How long I got to be out here, bro? I'm hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took me to jail for a $75 parking ticket that I didn't pay.
Could have threw that out the window.
Yeah. So when I got down to the police station, he was like, who you piss off, man?
Yep.
I was like, man, somebody. So, but yeah.
Where did the name Yowda? Y-O-W-D-A.
Yowda Ray.
Yowda Ray.
It's Yowda Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my pop's name.
Word?
Yeah.
His real name?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Yowda Ray.
Does it mean something? Yowda?
Yowda means dancing for the Lord. If you look it up. It means
Word.
dancing for the Lord, yeah.
I ain't.
Yeah, Yowda Ray means dancing. A king dancing for the Lord.
That's why it's King Yowda as well.
Yeah.
a king dancing for the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's dope. I don't know if anybody. I ain't never seen that question answered. I don't.
Yeah, nah, nobody. Only people ever ask me that is like people like, you know, homies or something on the street or so, you know, a couple of chicks, shit like that.
That's crazy. So is that your name or is that now your stage name?
Nah, I actually changed my name when I got out of prison thinking I was gonna be slick.
Okay.
And now both names show up.
Both names show up.
Yeah. And white folks ain't dumb.
How you feel about today about people counting people's pockets, man? Like, you know, when not social media, but
that's the worst thing you could do, man. People are crazy, bro. Like, because now you're comparing yourself to something, and when you compare yourself to something, you never win. You know what I'm saying? Just battle with you. You know what I'm saying? Just deal with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you battle with you and somebody else, now you're battling 2 against 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're already battling yourself, so now you're battling this. And then when you're watching somebody's pockets, you ain't watching one. You're watching everybody's now. Yeah. Now you're getting jumped. You know what I'm saying? So
I think Google did that though. When now you can figure out people's net worth, excuse me. You know what I mean? And do you believe your network is your net worth?
Hell no.
No? Why not?
Man. It's let's just say the one hit wonders.
Okay.
You feel me? You just, you know.
I could leave it there. You can leave it
you
there.
feel me? Like niggas come through, boom, and then what else happened after that? Nothing. It's just over with.
Now, some, I guess from the 90s or whatever, you know, they get to do their one song on the Summer Jam tours. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely ain't what it did when they first came out, for sure not.
Yeah. But now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, some niggas is just like, you could tell who somebody's like, man, he's over with, fam.
Water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Man. Now, is there, how can I say, like, a certain thing you could do to put somebody on? You know, they be like, put me on. Like,
and niggas don't get that, bro. Like, I can't put you on. You got to put yourself on. You know what I'm saying? Even with Ross, bro. You know, I went out there one time. And I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about stopping. I was like, man, I don't want to do this shit no more. I went out there one time with Ross.
Tour or rap?
No, just when I first met him, like, and we bonding. You know what I'm saying? We doing shit. You know what I'm saying? This after the song, balling, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm out in Miami 70 days. Paying for my own hotel, own food, everything, own car, everything, right? I'm paying for everything. I'm going to the studio with him every day. Popping up at his house every day, going to the studio every day. Nothing happened. No other songs, no. He introducing me to everybody that's coming through there, which is a great thing, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, I wasn't thinking about that. I'm like, man, I'm trying to get on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And one day I was like, man, fuck this shit. And somebody called me. The day I said that, I said, man, fuck this shit, I'm going. Somebody called me. And she was like, for some reason, I just need to call you and tell you don't give up.
But God.
I was here. I was like, what? She's like, and I thought about it. I was like, all right. You feel me? So that was it. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole conversation.
Yeah.
And I went home, bro, and started banging out tapes. I think one year I dropped 6 mixtapes. Tapes, dropping them. Why you putting out so much music? Yeah. Shut up. Dropping them. Gucci Man shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now it's to the point where I do still drop a lot of music because that built up my work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't drop a lot of music, a lot of songs is going to be just wasted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that. When you record 300 songs, like, I mean, during the pandemic, I recorded over 100 songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I got all this music. And like, let's say 80% of it is dope.
Good music.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I give myself 80. I give myself 85. I'm pretty good, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to getting up to bat.
Yeah.
But now what I'm going to do with all these songs? Like, put them out. Because it's all money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like if I got 2 keys of dope, I'm not going to sit on one key, put that key out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to flood the city.
Put them all out.
Yeah. So I treat the music the same way. And, you know, it comes back because, you know, I get a lot of features and stuff like that. So every time I drop a tape or a single or something, like, people reach out and I end up, you know, getting what I can get out of it.
I don't want to take a break. I got to take a break, man. We've been talking for a minute. I'm going to give you a break,
All
man.
right, it's all good.
But when do you end up saying this is how much I'm worth? Like, you got to pay me this for a feature, or you got to pay me this to show up.
Everything's different. Everything's different, man. Like, it depends on who it is, what they got going on. Some people I got a set price for.
Yeah.
Other shit, it's kind of like, you know, like if you a homie, if I see you really working and shit like that, I work with niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause I was there. You know what I'm saying? And you really working and doing your thing.
Yeah.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, do it. But do what you're supposed to do with the song.
Yes.
Don't sit on it, put it out. You know
All the way
do
around. Yeah. And it's because like people want to put value on themselves, but they don't know how, right? So when did you know your value and your worth?
I think probably the first feature I got paid, which is only like $300.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was talking to one of the homies in LA, and he was like, "Man, you gassing, you should charge this." I was like, "Man, for real?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, let me see." So they hit me for a feature. Give me this. Boom, he did it. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you're worth what the consumer will pay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the consumer's not gonna pay this. You got to drop your price. Like they do it in business all the time. Like, let's drop the price where you're affordable for what you are.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a Lamborghini is affordable for what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's worth every dollar you spend. So is a Honda. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's a difference.
Yeah.
So you're worth whatever the people pay. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's how you value that. And the only way to make that value go up is work.
Work.
So like the more you work, the more you're valuable. And then that's the more the people pay for you.
Consistency.
Yeah.
And do you remember how much you got paid for your first show?
Shit, a bottle of Scott vodka.
A bottle of Scott vodka.
A bottle of Scott vodka.
All right, your cash payment.
A bottle of Scott vodka. I think the first one was probably like maybe like $500 or something like that.
Yeah. Did you believe in it? Like, I could do this more now.
Yeah.
Did you believe in it when you got paid Scott vodka?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, man, they ain't gonna do this again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to a music break. I got some music on the playlist. Listen, man, I had to get this exclusive interview with Yada. You feel me? We, of course, gonna play some music. But listen, man, I gotta converse with the partner, man. I'm trying to get y'all some game. And we're just having a great conversation. You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, off top,
in
man.
the hot seat, man. All right, we'll be back after this music break, man. Give me a couple minutes, and we're going to come right back on Hot Seat with Icy Jones, Room Service Radio. Let's go. This is it. The Tabernacle Worship Center is hosting its final concert at their current location. They will be moving in several months, just in time to welcome back the victorious men of praise from that long COVID pause. Come out Sunday, August 29th at 4 p.m. to celebrate the Lord in song and praise with the dynamic victorious men of praise. Mark your calendars for Sunday, August 29th, 4 p.m. Where is it at? The Tabernacle Worship Center, which is located right off of Craig Road in Pecos. The address is 4357 Corporate Center Drive, Suite 410 in North Las Vegas. And guess who will be there? Your boy, Icy Jones, doing a couple of songs. You feel me? The victorious men of praise at the Tabernacle Worship Center, located off of Craig Road in Pecos. Sunday, August 29th, 4 p.m. Come on out to the final concert at the venue.
Hello? Where going? It's not a thing. I meet you at the lineman spot there. Right, just now. Pick up, when we fell out, girl, let's pick up. Ain't no rebound, I ain't one line away from your body, my side. Girl, let's pick up, when we fell out, girl, let's pick up. Ain't no rebound, I ain't one line away from your body, my side. I think shorty the best, but she'll never know, or she'll never know. I can't let go of the rest. One thing she gotta know, or she gotta know. Even if I never had that, I want it now. Girlfriend's trying to spill the tea, but she don't make a sound. Yeah, she pull up to my new place in my old town. I don't stress about the other nigga, keep it MGTOW. Good love and I princey upon your sex face, great, I mental record ya. You step close, I can't help but touch ya. Don't front now, I might just go miss ya. Don't front now, I don't wanna miss ya. You front go this year. One, two, miss. Pick up. When we fell out, girl, let's pick up. Ain't no rebound. I'm one line away from your body, my side. Girl, let's pick up. When we fell out, girl, let's pick up. Ain't no rebound. I'm one line away from your body, my side. Back it out in one flat. Oh, he gotta go.
Y'all know what I need me?
Champion.
I need me a thick bitch with a motherfucking wagon. Hey, I like a thick bitch with a wagon. I had to ask that thick bitch what you dragging. I only practice safe sex when it's mag. Thick bitch ask me, nigga, what you dragging? Hey, I like a thick bitch with a wagon. I had to ask that thick bitch what you dragging. I only practice safe sex when it's mag. Thick bitch ask me, nigga, what you dragging? Hey, look, just for the record, I know little booties matter. But I like my bitches slim thick, and I like they booties fatter. Look, now off the record, I ain't tryna say too much, but this bitch gon' leave her in love when I get all inside her girl. Yeah, smack it, baby. Come and gamble, she 21, commit to savage, baby. Poppin' her shit like she the one tryna see you clapping, baby. That EDD just got her ass right, and I been tryna fuck the bitch since last night. I like a thick bitch with a wagon. She said you better have a big dick, she ain't for the captain. I had to tell her when she throw it, I'ma go and fetch it. Cause bitch, I'm a dog in my homeboy store. I like a thick bitch with a wagon. I had to ask that thick bitch what you dragging. I only practice safe sex when it's mag. Thick bitch ask me, nigga, what you dragging? I like a thick bitch with a wagon. I had to ask that thick bitch what you dragging. I only practice safe sex when it's mag. Thick bitch ask me, nigga, what you dragging?
Oh, you a dick bitch, what's happening there? Throw that ass back on the baby gang, yeah, get ratchet at. You like Perkins, pop a pill, bitch, get activated. Arch your back to your shit, baby, Wayne that thing. City girl fest with the country way, she went to college, yeah. And if the baby got that wet, I'ma make it rain. It ain't tricking if you got it, better pop it, eh. I'm the done got a heart stopper, I'm a problem, man. Thick bitch put on my face, I can't fucking breathe. Told the bitch I might kill her if she ever leave. Thick bitch really a blessing, so heavenly. Put your hands on your knees, make it clap for me. Gang, 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 gang.
I like a thick bitch with a wagon. I had to ask that thick bitch what you dragging. I only practice safe sex when it's mag. That thick bitch ask me, nigga, what you dragging? I like a thick bitch with a wagon. I had to ask that thick bitch what you dragging. I only practice safe sex when it's mag. That thick bitch ask me, nigga, what you dragging?
Scared, but you wanna bird. She wanna bust it, hold on, let me see it work. She just wanna twerk. Scared, designer on her shoes and designer on her skirt. Scared, but you wanna bird. She wanna bust it, hold on, let me see it work. She just wanna twerk. Scared, designer on her shoes and designer on her skirt. Got her foreign, parked outside, she popping on the curb. That chick with a chick and I like she down to earth. Got it out the dirt, baby, tell 'em what's your worth. Open swallow, her throat hollow, make a nigga burst. Balenciagas with the Prada in the matching purse. Pop a bottle off tomorrow, she ain't gotta work. She was faded before she made it, now it's getting worse. Like a bottle, she can model, she my sexy nurse. Got her follow when she wobble, make a nigga swerve it. My girl black and shy, shoot your shot like Kyrie Irving. At the bottom with no dollars, then you getting curved. She gon' holler with the rah-rah when your pockets hurting. Just like Baja, bad like Lala, swear that she so perfect. In here with your hubby, then I know she got you nervous. Scared, but you wanna bird. She wanna bust it, hold on, let me see it work. She just wanna twerk. Scared, designer on her shoes and designer on her skirt. Scared, but you wanna bird. She wanna bust it, hold on, let me see it work. She just wanna twerk. Scared, designer on her shoes and designer on her skirt. Drop it like it hurt, baby go berserk. I swear she killing shit, someone gotta bring her hers. Think we're on reserve, I don't know what you heard, but the way she rock a verse, got me like Bird. Working 9 to 5, she do her job. In my top 5, she on top. Wanna slap my knob, corn on the cob. Where I get these thighs, I got
no patience. Gotta say something somehow on top of waiting. How to make you smile, baby, ain't no hesitation. She in it getting paid, not no altercations. If you ain't the same, then she making alterations. In my mind, what I'm gon' say, boy, I'm pacing. Tryna put my lies, preparations. Baby, pop this perky, cause you know we getting faded for real. Scared, scared, but you wanna bird. She wanna bust it, hold on, let me see you work. She just wanna twerk. Scared, scared, designer on her shoes and designer on her skirt. Scared, scared, but you wanna bird. She wanna bust it, hold on, let me see you work. She just wanna twerk. Scared, scared, designer on her shoes and designer on her skirt.
GMB 3-0. Hey, when he came a long way, my nigga. Still headed to the top.
You know I come from the gutter, I stuck with the hustle, I had to go make me a way. Every time it got ugly, I broke out the huddle, no fumbles, I made me a play. You know I stay on a mission, my man will stay with me, the mother just stayed in the way. They know I'm married to paper, I save it for later, can't break up, I'm making a stay. I came from nothing to something, I come from the struggle, now it's a few hundred my duffel. I'm with them hustlers and thuggers, no bustin', no cussle, them suckers been bluffing for nothing. I came from nothing to something, I come from the struggle, now it's a few hundred my duffel. I'm with them hustlers and thuggers, no bustin', no cussle, them suckers been bluffing for nothing. I stuck to the mission, I tunnel my vision, I rummage for pennies to come up a little. Itching to win, we addicted to victory, simply my niche is to run up the skrilla. I fuck with bosses and plugs, the owners of offices, clubs, it's the bitches who strippers. Forever ballin' this bitch, but I'm never gon' fall in this bitch, cause I'm keeping the glizzle. I got a fetish for dough, tryna go get me some more of that lettuce, ho. Spinach and celery, pockets on healthy, I'm always gon' stay on my vegetables. I'm right on schedule, light years ahead of you, life of a Mac with the revenue. Stay ducking federal, police correctional, boning these bitches, no skeletal. Get money, yes I do, I can't deny the paper, cause that's unprofessional. We smoking on Helmer glue louder than decibel, we broke it down to the decimal. I throw these hands like Tekken, but I keep a weapon, get smoked like an L or two. I come from bottom to rock, but now I'm alone at the top of the pedestal. You know I come from the gutter, I stuck with the hustle, I had to go make me a way. Every time it got ugly, I broke out the huddle, no fumbles, I made me a play. You know I stay on a mission, my man will stay with me, the mother just stayed in the way. They know I'm married to paper, I save it for later, can't break up, I'm making a stay. I came from nothing to something, I come from the struggle, now it's a few hundred my duffel. I'm with them hustlers and thuggers, no bustin', no cussle, them suckers been bluffing for nothing. I came from nothing to something, I come from the struggle, now it's a few hundred my duffel. I'm with them hustlers and thuggers, no bustin', no cussle, them suckers been bluffing for nothing.
Get money, the motive and topic. You know Thrill, he's always the topic. Hit a Barkley, you know he gon' pop shit. Don't be on that option, we slide for the cause again, yeah. Round the applause, get him clap at the mall. He ain't making no home if we slide again, yeah. Back in my bag, bitch, I'm the boss, I ain't got time to lack, I'm just plotting shit, yeah. My system be driving, I'm rolling up dirty while talking to scissor about dropping shit, yeah. Hit a 3, get it cleared in his zone again, move it along again, feel like a dawn again, yeah. RP Fat, Mac O V nigga, yeah, Luda B nigga, yeah, all of them. Bring them their name, then we sliding for all of them. Put that in all of them, don't get me going in, yeah. Big dreams, big paper, yo. Big blunts, big scrapers, yeah. Big guns, big haters, yeah. But this is the way they made it, yeah. Young niggas coming up in Vegas, yeah. We do it for the game, for the family, it's the same every day. Tell my niggas we gon' make it, yeah. Switch the lanes, get a page, tryna take shit, yeah.
You know I come from the gutter, I stuck with the hustle, I had to go make me a way. Every time it got ugly, I broke out the huddle, no fumbles, I made me a play. You know I stay on a mission, my man will stay with me, the mother just stayed in the way. They know I'm married to paper, I save it for later, can't break up, I'm making a stay. I came from nothing to something, I come from the struggle, now it's a few hundred my duffel. I'm with them hustlers and thuggers, no bustin', no cussle, them suckers been bluffing for nothing. I came from nothing to something, I come from the struggle, now it's a few hundred my duffel. I'm with them hustlers and thuggers, no bustin', no cussle, them suckers been bluffing for nothing. Hey, hey, hey.
Yes, sir. I'm back. Hot Seat with Icy Jones on Room Service Radio. You know I'm live every Thursday and Friday, 12 to 2, right here on Room Service Radio. Kicking it with Jones and Skinny Tuesdays, 3 to 5. We coming back. I promise y'all, Skinny and myself will be coming back.
Where's
We'll
Skinny
be
at,
back.
man?
Skinny in back. Is he here? He probably at the Cold 7 house, editing. You know.
That's my dog right there.
For sure, man. Shout out Skinny, man. Speaking of that, man, you really took that seriously.
Talking about off air, man. Like, you got to. Niggas just talk, bro. A lot of niggas just talk. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, not like, and, you know, when I was there, I was like, I had everybody who had music on their phone go airdrop it to the DJ.
Facts.
But I tell you how this happened. Let me tell you exactly how this happened. So, we at the club, you know, I asked for DJ. I said, where DJ Kelly at? He was like, oh, I'm here before her. I was like, all right. You know, he like, what's up, Yada? I'm like, what's up, man? I was like, okay, well, you know, run some, you know, what's up, man? I ain't got none of your music. I said, you don't? I said, where you from? He said, I'm right here. I said, you heard of me before, right? He said, yeah. I said, so why wouldn't you even just check me out?
Yeah.
I don't know, you ain't never sent me no music. I said, he's playing Meek. I said, this nigga sent you some music?
Right.
I know for sure he didn't.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So he like, nah. I said, bro. He like, email me something. I'm like, bro, my shit everywhere. You can find me anywhere, bro. If you want to find my music, you know what I'm saying?
Right now.
So I, you know, like, but I always have my DJ with me, Trapaholics. So
right.
I'm like, Trap, go give him some music. So Trap go up there, give him the music. About, let's say, about maybe 10 minutes go by. Let's say 10 minutes go by. He ain't played that. So I'm sitting there, we chilling. This nigga playing. This nigga end up playing. Now, don't get it wrong. Waka my dog.
Yeah.
I fuck with Waka. Like,
Okay.
I've been fucking with Waka for a very long, because he fuck with Trap. That's how I got introduced to him, you know. I've been to his crib in Atlanta and everything.
Yeah.
I fuck with Waka. But he played at How You Do It. And I'm like, bro, is you serious right now?
Exactly.
So you ain't played none of my music, but you playing this song from 10 fucking years? Like,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Half of the bitches in here ain't even, you feel me? They don't know who this is. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
I'm like, bro, give me the mic. Where the mic at now? Because y'all been wanting me to get on this motherfucker. Let me get on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then, you know, I did that. But then it's like, you know, it was hella artists in there.
Yeah.
It's not about me. Nah. Play some Vegas music, nigga. I told him, I said, I don't care if it's me or not.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Just play something from around this motherfucker.
At this point.
Yeah, matter of fact, you told me to airdrop you something. Everybody who got music on their phone, go airdrop the DJ your song. He gonna play it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how I ended up doing that. But I mean, like, niggas gotta press these DJs like off top. But niggas gotta understand it's not just the DJs, bro. You gotta do your part also.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to walk around with a flash drive everywhere.
Correct.
And I give it to him. Cool little flash drive. It had enough memory on there where you could use it for whatever you wanted to. But when you plugged it in, you see my top 4 songs.
Absolutely.
You know, top 4 songs, video. Then whatever you want to use it for. You know what I'm saying? I bumped into a DJ in Atlanta. He's like, man, you gave me a flash drive like 2 years ago. Here you go, right here. I be using this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he remembered my name.
Yeah.
Yada, what up? You know what I'm saying? Just off that. But niggas do gotta like, bro, I got an email. And I send the DJs the music.
Yeah.
Sometimes I personally.
Got it.
I get on my, and niggas can't say they ain't got time because all niggas get on Instagram.
Yep.
Fuck that gram for 5 minutes, my nigga.
Yep.
And email the DJ the shit.
Yep.
Text him. You like this?
The
You know what I'm saying?
information out there too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I do that all the time. Like I send something to DJ Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
You like this? You fuck with it? This shit hard. I'm gonna play it tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you got to build a personal relationship with these people. When you get to the club, like I go out my way every time to go say something to the DJ.
Yeah.
I gotta say they paying me to be their section. I'm supposed to be the cool nigga. Hold on, let me go over here.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? What's up, girl? Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just checking on you. Then I go back to my section.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas gotta do that. Don't stand there looking cool. Like you do gotta be likable. You know what I'm saying? You're not at the point where it don't matter if somebody like you or not.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So like even if you don't go to the club to party, go there, holler at the DJ.
Facts.
Like the DJ post something on his Instagram, repost it. You know what I'm saying? Hop in his DM, say something cool. Like, nigga, I'm proud of you, you know what I'm saying, nigga? Or nigga, you was ugly in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Anything.
Whatever.
But make your presence felt.
Yep. And be approachable too.
Yeah,
You know what I
definitely,
mean?
definitely. So, and niggas got to realize that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? These DJs, but I've been grinding for a minute. Even DJ Franny, like, you know, DJ Franny was playing my shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he fuck with me. He see me, shout me out, do whatever. If I got a song that's relevant to what's going on right now, and then your music do got to be relevant too.
Yes.
So niggas gotta understand that too.
Yes.
Sometimes it ain't hot; it's hot garbage. So
Hot
you know what I'm saying?
garbage.
For real. So, but Franny, I used to, Franny didn't even know I didn't smoke.
Okay.
I know he smoked though.
Yeah.
So when you go up there, I'm like, man, let's roll a blunt.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this some bomb. I sit up there chill with him, and he roll it up. He DJing. Go hit it. Man, I'll be right back. I wouldn't come back though.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't smoke, so I wouldn't come back.
Yeah.
Man, I was doing that to him for maybe like 2 years, bro. But he was running my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though sometimes I'd be like, don't run it when I'm here. You got to run it when I'm not there.
Yes.
And I caught him a couple times, like people put it up on, social media, motherfuckers. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, he fucking
doing
with
it.
me.
Yeah.
So, but that's how I got in with him, though.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I seen him, man, I walk up there, you know what I'm saying? And like, I was walking to the DJ booth. I know how motherfuckers is. Motherfuckers go to the DJ booth all the time. So I'm going up there with a gift.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Some fire tree.
Yeah. I'm not even asking you to play my song.
Yeah.
I'm just coming to fuck with you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Facial recognition.
That's it. I'm coming to fuck. What's up, bro? Roll this up.
Face
like,
card.
He found out I didn't smoke. He was like, you don't smoke? I'm like, nah, man. You a slick motherfucker.
I just been
you know
blessing you, bro.
Yeah, you a slick motherfucker. So I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I do got to shout out Fast Money, Jay. We played Wagon. Jay Bussin. We played Skirt Skirt. And No Fumbles by Bars Barkley and GMB 3-0. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, get with your boy. Of course, we doing the music. We got it popping on Hot Seat with Icy Jones. And if the station program director like it, they're gonna run it through the station as well. You know what I mean? Like he said, it's gotta be likable.
It's gotta be likable, man. Like don't like, you gotta have something that's like, I got some songs I thought was hot, motherfucker.
Right. I feel it. I feel it.
You gotta have something hot.
Is there hip hop police and do they be on you?
100%.
They be on you.
Yeah, 100%.
How long have you been in and out the system? Like,
man, for me, like I said, I'm dealing with a court situation right now that is kind of bogus, but like I said, it comes from being in that lifestyle, being around certain people.
Mm-hmm.
But forever, you know what I'm saying? And this last time, I feel like it was a blessing because it kind of separated me from everybody. It separated me from everybody and maybe all my distractions and maybe things that I was getting into that I shouldn't have.
Okay.
So, God was like, come here real quick. I came over there. He was like, go over there in that corner. But I've been playing here. Nah, go over there in that corner.
Yeah.
And think about it. Go over there.
Yeah.
So I went over there and became more aware of myself.
Yeah.
Spiritually, mentally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And really got on my shit to the point where I wasn't able to do what I was doing to get money.
Yeah.
So now I 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Nah.
Yeah.
You're going to put both feet over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I ended up putting both feet over there and shit just started happening. You know what I'm saying? So that's what niggas got to understand. Like, you can't half-ass do something. Nobody got rich by half-ass doing something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's nobody successful that was half-ass doing like, oh, I was playing basketball, I was half playing basketball, half, doing whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't make it to the league.
No.
The nigga that made it to the league was the nigga that put everything into it. And that's with everything else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you put your energy all the way into, you're going to succeed.
Is there any merch from you? Anything?
Yeah. You can go actually on my website.
Which is
Yada, cartel.com. Then I got yadamusic.com. So, you know what I'm saying? It's both on my Instagram and shit. I got the Yada hoodies, some shit for the ladies coming. I got a lineup coming out with for the ladies too real soon.
Okay.
So, Curse of a Criminal Mind, the OG status hoodies are on the way. T-shirts, it's finna be fall, so I'm waiting until that to drop.
Is that the only project you dropped this year yet? OG status, or did you just drop another one?
I dropped one with Selly Rue. Also.
Hell Made too?
Hell Made too, yeah.
Okay.
And then I dropped a bunch of singles.
Right.
I think I've dropped like 4 or 5 singles.
Outside of those projects?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we only in August right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's
I still got another project coming.
You got another one coming?
Yeah.
You got a name of it already?
But
Okay.
it's done.
It's done.
It's done. I was thinking about calling one Cons 2.
Okay.
Because Cons was really like a break-in CD for me. And breaking, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so people who ain't heard it, Cons means a city of no sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So that was probably like my first, that CD had YG on it, Ross. I had YG on there twice, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was my first real introduction into the music game. The one I had before that was You know what I'm saying? But that one was right. So,
and what about as an artist having other investments? Right, important.
Yeah,
Right?
because you know, rapping like it can be a career or a hustle right now.
Okay.
You gotta understand that. Like some people, it's a career for it, and that's what they're doing. Like some of the major artists and stuff like that. If you're not a major artist and like you're really like in the hustle mode,
Yeah.
you know, this is a legit hustle. So you can expand that into other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like invest in that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like, cause like some people don't make enough money to pay their bills off music.
No.
But you're making some money.
Yes.
So it's like, all right, well, you was doing that and that. So replace that bullshit with something positive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I feel like they should invest their money.
Any businesses we can go to and support?
Yeah.
Anything you got?
Yeah.
What is it that we?
Oh, anything I can. Well, right now, man, I'm just the music and movies, man.
Music and movies.
Music and movies.
What
man.
movies?
Shit, I was in Indictment. I was just in First Lady 3. And then there's a movie coming out called Paper Heart, which is based off a book that's a New York bestseller by Keisha Irvin.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
man.
so I finally got a major part.
Hey.
So yeah.
I heard that. You know, when your mentor is Rick Ross, he the wing king, you feel me?
Wing king.
Wing stop everywhere and rallies as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, I didn't know if you had a physical place we can go support as well.
I haven't got to that part yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just been doing my thing like with the music and the movies. Like I said, like, but for real, I just got to a point where I wasn't investing in bullshit.
Got
you
it.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
So that's good to hear, man. Also, you know, being a part of the brand, the Maybach Music Group brand, I'm glad you were able to kind of say that, you know, especially on my show in the hot seat. Like, it's not this exclusive thing where I got this deal and he gave me $1 million.
it's really a management situation.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Because he appointed me a manager. You know what I'm saying? And which is Jeter. So and Jeter took on that role to like do certain stuff and give me other ventures or other sponsorships. You know what I'm saying? As far as like liquor and stuff like that. So you know what I mean? So
And they cut the check.
Yeah.
Them sponsors.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I'm trying to put people on as well. As an artist, you can get sponsored.
Oh, super.
And they cut the check.
Yeah, they don't mind paying. Yeah,
for your following.
Man, come on, man. They like
for the people you're in front of.
If a motherfucker like, that's what I'm saying. Like people be promoting like, y'all stop promoting motherfuckers that don't like fuck with you, bro.
Speak on it.
Like if you, like I said, I was just like we were talking about before like the commercial break or the music break. Like, if you're a rapper, if you're an artist, don't post another artist you can't call.
Yeah.
Like, don't be online like, oh, I like this song. Let me post this nigga on your Insta story. Post all your music.
Yeah.
Because that nigga ain't posting you. You can't even call this nigga, but you promote him.
Facts.
For free.
Yeah.
And he probably got $1 million budget. So he don't need you or care about your shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you niggas post this music, you like be a fan of yourself first.
Got it.
Be a fan of yourself first and support yourself first. Like, if you don't support yourself first, like, you know, I post old videos all the time. I post an old video, swipe up on that. I post a new one. I don't care. I'm posting me.
It's me.
Unless it's a nigga like I know. Like I said, I don't post nobody I can't call.
Right.
So if I repost somebody or something, I can call them and not answer.
And you know, back to the sponsors, like, it could be a part of your brand.
Your brand, yeah, like, quit 1942 and all that shit. Like, I feel drinking or everything, but quit posting that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, quit advertising for these niggas. Because what y'all doing is like, how many ever followers you got, that's a commercial for them people.
Thank you, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's a commercial. InstaSnap is a commercial.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is. It's a 15-second commercial.
Yep.
So you're giving that brand a 15-second commercial. You
Promo.
know, if they wanted their shit not on their page, but on Instagram so other people could see, they're going to have to pay Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Instagram had that little promo thing they do for you. They got to pay Instagram for that.
Yes, sir.
So, like, don't do that shit without getting paid.
Right.
Just to show people what you're drinking.
Unless you're setting it up for that, too.
Yeah,
I
unless
do
you're
wanna
setting
say
it up for that. You can't, unless you're setting it up for that in the position to.
Yeah.
But if you're not, then bullshit.
Right.
Like,
and probably after today, you're going to be in position, too, because you got the game.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
but other than that, yeah, stop, man.
Yeah.
Stop. Any other things you want to speak on, or can you give some words of wisdom to the young man who may be going through it and he's trying to get out the muck, man? He's trying to just, get to the next level. What can you say to them? And is there anything else you want to talk about before we go?
Hard work and stay prayed up.
Mm.
That's
Yes,
it.
sir.
Stay prayed up and hard work. People, I don't think people understand, like, prayer is kind of like manifestation.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if it's in your mind and you believe in it enough, and like, I don't believe in asking God for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in, like, telling God what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So help me through it.
Help me get it.
Yeah. I'm going to do this. Like, Lord, okay, I know I need to do this. I want this. I'm finna do this. Have my back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's work.
Yeah.
Hard work.
Like, because, everybody get blessed when they work. You know what I'm saying? So, if, the man upstairs see you working, he going to bless you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me for something. No, nigga. Like, what they say Jesus did, he taught them niggas how to fish.
Yes.
I'm not finna feed you here. Learn to do this.
All right.
You feel me? So, like, that same mentality, man. It's like, come on, man.
Who gave you God? Like, who introduced you to the higher power?
Well, my family's kind of like mixed up.
Okay.
So, on my dad's side, they practice Santa Maria, which is a voodoo.
Mm.
And on my mom's side, it's like Baptist, Jehovah's Witness, Christian. I got a Catholic priest. One of my cousins is a Catholic priest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's all mixed up. So, you know what I'm saying? And I practice Islam, and I got with that because of the discipline. But as far as, like, I'm not too religious.
Right.
Because it's like, say somebody's a Christian, I understand everything you're doing because I read up on it, and, we're supposed to be right.
Mm-hmm.
You doing right, you good. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't care what you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get into the, like, oh, he's this, he's that, he's that.
Right.
Like, if you finna go to church, I'm free that day and I'm with you.
Right.
I'm finna go listen to what they saying because that's what you're supposed to do.
Feel you.
I can get a good message from that.
Feel you.
Like, these people in here are doing positive, good stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a positive man speaking.
Yeah.
If I don't go to that, I'm dumb as a motherfucker.
I rock with it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of a title. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all human. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can learn anything from anybody. So, I try not to really, like, categorize myself in something. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I do believe heavily in God and doing,
Right on.
Because most of the books, like, they're very similar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, super.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It might be, a nigga might have read this and be like, all right, let me put it in my own words.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they are, bro.
They're
like,
similar.
once you start reading it and,
Yeah.
like, when I was in a whole 9 months one time.
Mm-hmm.
So, only thing I could get was religious books. They wouldn't give me no other books but religious books.
Wow.
So, nigga, I read up on everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and, everybody has a Messiah. Like, everybody has a prophet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, and it was all so similar. I'm like, man, it's all so similar. I'm like, why we just don't get together? You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's just how it is, man.
Do you have a nonprofit?
No, I don't.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm. Only thing I ain't gonna lie, only thing I do, and I've been thinking about it, I sponsor a lot of stuff, like, the Halloween jump things, backpack giveaways for schools, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I've thought about it, but, like I said, I've been in the mix. Like, I just now started getting out the mix maybe like a year ago.
Okay.
Really, like, you know what I'm saying, a year and a half ago.
For sure.
And, I used to do stuff for the karma aspect of it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember a couple times, even like the little bully thing they had out here where they were doing the thing for the bullies. It was like,
Yeah.
I was like, man, don't put my name on there.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I'm worried about,
Yeah.
I ain't worried about,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but like, dude was like, man, it'll help your brand, it'll help this. And when he said that, that's not why I'm doing it.
No.
So that was made me kind of like,
Turn off a little bit.
it's
Yeah.
like,
I got
bro,
you.
that's not why I'm like.
I got you. It's not for the public recognition at all.
Yeah, so when he said that, it was kind of like, let's take this.
Yeah.
And then, I had my people actually donate to him after that. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. This nigga trying to.
Yeah.
Can I put what you call it on the flyer?
What? MMG?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah. Hey, man, we had Yalda Ray in the building today in the hot seat. Was it hot?
Man, it was cool.
It was
chilling,
cool.
man. I'm
It was
chilling.
cool.
Yeah, it's a chill seat, man. I'm chilling right now, man.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for being honest.
Man,
open.
I appreciate you for having me, bro.
You know what I mean? Absolutely, man. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of interviews, and I just wanted to go around a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, definitely you did. Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate it, man. So once again, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 12 to 2. Yeah, I mean, I got a youngster coming in, man. I got John Different coming in to talk to me. You feel me? Getting these youngsters a platform and giving them hope, you feel me, and letting them see a brighter side of this thing, man. So make sure y'all tune in to the youngster tomorrow and show some love, some gratitude. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in today. I seen y'all was rocking with me. Thank y'all. You know what it is, man. Hot Seat with Icy Jones on Room Service Radio.
Yeah.
We out of here. Y'all the rate. Appreciate you.
For sure.
We out.